Brad Williams. He's a former U.S. Navy SEAL. So be really respectful and just listen because he's got an awesome story for you.
You could say the backbone of what I want to talk to you guys about is the price of freedom. You know, freedom isn't free. When I came out of high school, I decided I want to become a SEAL. And I got paired up with this guy, Scott Helvinston, who was a former U.S. Navy SEAL. And he's no ordinary Navy SEAL if there ever were such a thing. This guy's a world champion pentathlete. He has the fastest time on the obstacle course at the SEAL Command. It still stands. So this is the guy I get to work with. And he just takes me under his wing, treats me like, you know, I'm one of his sons. He's like a second father to me. He's getting me ready. I'm going running, swimming, you know, mountain climbing with this guy. I'm on the phone with him. You know, he's going over to Iraq. And he says, all right, Bubba, check it out. About to go do this thing, you know, referring to going over to Iraq. He says, I just want you to know something I've never told anybody before that I've trained. I know you're going to make it. And that meant the world to me to hear that from Scott. So that's what they're saying. Fallujah is a great graveyard of Americans. And what they ended up doing with this guy that was, you know, like a second father to me, I'm watching as they're wrapping rope around his legs now and hooking him up to a car. And then they start just dragging his body through the town of Fallujah, and they hang him upside down from the Euphrates River Bridge, and they burn his body. So mark these words down in history. Greater love is known than this, than one that lays down his life for his friends. Another Navy SEAL I want to share with you guys, his name's Mike Mansour. Mikey was over in a place called Ramadi in Iraq. He's up on top of this roof, and he's providing some cover for some guys that we had that were down on the street. Then from an unknown location, this insurgent terrorist throws a hand grenade up on the roof, boom, hits Mikey right in the chest, falls down to the ground in the dark. So what he decides to do, he just jumps down for the grenade, yells grenade to the guys, grenade, jumps down just as he gets to it, boom! Just takes the blast of this grenade all on himself, absorbs all the shrapnel, all the shock, and he died 30 minutes later. But because of what he did, our buddies on the roof next to him lived. Right? So greater love is known than this, than one that lays down his life for his friends. You can see that in Mikey, you can see it in Scott. And now, I want to tell you guys, I don't know if you recognize that or not, but that's actually, I'm quoting somebody. It's Jesus Christ. And he says this just before when? Just before he goes to the cross. This Mike Mansour, that hand grenade was not his problem. He could have gotten away, he could have lived, right? But it was the other guy's problem. Well, sin was not Jesus Christ's problem, but he made it his problem. It was our problem, and he made it his own by absorbing the shock and the wrath of all of our sin upon himself so that we could live with him eternity, just as Mike Mansour absorbed the shock of that grenade. And it's a free gift offered to you. You don't have to do anything to earn it. You put your trust in Jesus Christ to save you from the effects of your sin. It's on him. You're trusting him to do what he says he'll do. Complete the work that he starts in you. The moment you do that, you have God's word on it, not mine, but remember your sin no more.